Good evening and welcome to this week's WCT Game of the Week. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees, and we are here at Franklin High School where the Rebels are going to take on the Independence Eagles in what should be a pretty good matchup. We've seen both of these teams so far on WCTV, and both teams, Franklin got a brand new head coach going through some learning curves. Same thing with Independence, and I like what I've seen from both these squads.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Independence is more of maybe a more athletic team per se, and
that, when you think about those names right there, Nikki Galton, Avery Wharton, Reagan Croft, Gabby Wiggins, and Sydney Escobar, you see that Golden and Wharton, you know that there's some athletes in that family.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure they got pushed around by their brothers when they were little and had to come up through the family tree and kind of.
And also you got to think about there was, number 14 Croft. Her brother also is on a golf scholarship to Sam Houston State.
So
there's a lot of athletes.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got 3 Division I siblings coming out of the starting lineup. You also want to keep your eye on Katie Pierce
coming off the bench.
Coming off the bench, probably the best 6.
No doubt. I mean, it's the first time we saw them play. She started. I don't know if there was an injury situation or something, and she pumped in 16 faster than you could, blink an eye. And coming off the bench last week, she did about the same thing. I mean, she seems like a starter here in the league.
Yeah. Well, Independence, big win last week against Centennial. Trying to keep the momentum going as your starters.
They see the starters for Franklin: Angela McPeak, Anna Patton, Hannah Harris, Meredith Obies, and Rachel Hahn. You look at Rachel Hahn to be a force to be reckoned with down low, but it kind of all goes through Hannah Harris. I think her good player, and she's the one that these ladies look to get things started with.
Well, again, senior night here at Franklin High School. All these girls right here, young ladies, I believe are seniors listed. So all 5 of the seniors getting the starting nod. They will be sorely missed by Coach.
No doubt.
Goodwin next year, having to refill the cupboard, I guess you could say.
Well, they've got a couple of good people. You look at Jody Hill and Kara Spirito. They definitely can hopefully carry that torch forward.
Well, again, District Tournament 11 AAA play is going to take place, I believe, next week. And
did they just say? Never mind. Never.
And with that being said, both these teams kind of vying for a good seed here. As kind of Brentwood and Dixon County have gone 1 and 2.
Battle for number 3.
Yeah. And again,
and it's all about the district tournament, and you want to go in there as high a seed as you can to get the best matchups you can get. So this is a very important game here.
And if I'm not mistaken, the semifinals and finals are going to be taking place at Independence High School. So, you always want to try to stay away from that home team in the tournaments. Whoops.
That pass was a little bit high there. That was Wharton.
Again, we've seen Independence press a lot, so this 1-2-1-1. Let's see if Franklin can break it.
I think the big key tonight when we think about Franklin is who's going to score here. As we've seen them before, and they kind of had a little scoring drought, and I think that's where they want to go is right down low to Rachel Hahn. But Independence did a good job collapsing. There's going to be a travel.
Yeah, you see right there, Matt, just the athleticism of Independence. As soon as the rebound happens, they were off and running. And another zone press.
Good job of breaking it. Harris at the top of the key over to Obies. Obies wide open, and she drains the 3.
And that's one young lady you probably don't want to catch hot early on, as Obi's has got the ability to sit back and just bomb threes.
Yeah. Obi's also kind of the workhorse of that team. Defensively, she seems to be just kind of all over the place.
Again, really not a perimeter threat team of Independence. Always looking to cut to the basket, trying to go to the rim, get fouled.
And I really think the best person to do that is Katie Pierce, who's on the bench. Pierce, a junior, 11. I'm sure it won't be long before we see her. Good defense by Wiggins, down low. And that is going to be Anna Patton.
I tell you what, even more importantly is that Avery Wharton took a shot and she hit her head, I believe, on that foul.
And that foul was on Escobar. Patton completes a three the hard way. 6-point game early on for Franklin.
Now here comes a little 2-2-1 by Franklin.
McPeak got her hand on the ball. Croft, though, in good position. Looked like she kind of got blocked.
McPeak got a hand on it. Hahn came down with a rebound. See if we can get it. The Rebels, the Lady Rebels getting a score here off transition. You see Independence really stretching the offense out for Franklin.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, they've got 6 points, but they're playing good defense. Make it 8. Hahn with a nice shot. And you talked about it. You know, you look at the defense, and they're all over everybody. No one's getting a clean look except for that one that McPeak had just a second ago. Franklin's doing a really good job at knocking down shots with defenders in their face.
Yeah, so you had Obies and sat back and hit the three. That, you know, occasionally you get lost on defense off dribble drive penetration. You come and help off. Obies standing out there at the three. And she can sit there and make threes with anybody here in the gym. Then, of course, you got Hahn stepping out. Again, a physical presence inside for Franklin. So 8-0 here in the first quarter. The Lady Rebels on senior night off to a fantastic start.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Goodwin could have drawn it up any better.
In the 2-2-1 press, you got to look for the middle girl, and there's Croft.
And there you talked about they're going to get the drive and then a little cheap foul on the back. Hitting Wharton. Wharton going to have the opportunity at 5:27 here to put the first points on the board for Independence, and she does.
Avery Wharton, only a junior.
This is another big part of their game. You know, you talk about they like to drive, and when they drive, they try to get, you know, obviously they want to score points, but the other aspect of that is they can get to the line, and they do a very good job of shooting free throws. That was a nice pass down to McPeak. Harris pulls up, back of the rim. Rebound.
It's Escobar.
By Escobar. A little collision.
Yeah, Patton went down, and Hahn did a nice job getting the tip.
She kind of saved the bacon there a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Had two Franklin players on the other side of the court. Obies breaking them down. McPeak drives, and she's going to get fouled. She's going to be at the line.
Patton already with 3. Trying to add on that with these 2 free throws.
9-2, 4:52 remaining here in the first. I think that might have been over
job.
back. Big peak.
Here comes Patton. Can she finish? Oh,
or that's Patton. Excuse me. You're right. Nice job by Patton. And when you started to look back, it was.
Wharton didn't want to pick up her second foul. Let Patton go. And now we're looking at a 12-2 10-point game again. That three-quarter court 2-2-1 press, giving the Lady Eagles a lot of problems.
Croft lost it. Wharton tracked it down back to Croft. Golden with the ball now. Franklin doing a good job of cutting off all access, and a great play by Harris. Over to Obies, back to
it's Patton going to try to finish here.
Going to pull up from the line, can't make it happen, and that's going to go out of bounds, and Franklin is going to maintain possession. We got our first substitutions of the night, and that's going to be number 34, Hicks, and number 32, Colaro. Harris is going to pull up the three, a little too far. Hahn tried to track it down. Obies with it. Ball's going to go up. Hahn's got it, and there's going to be a jump ball situation. And Franklin has possession arrow. Or excuse me, Eagles have the possession arrow. Oh, or Sam Franklin. That was a great, well-designed play. You saw Harris draw everybody to the right side of the court, passed it back down to McPeak. Easy lay-in. Colaro back over to Wiggins with the ball. Back to Wharton. Down low to Escobar, and Escobar's going to lose it. Hahn comes away with it. McPeak now up to Obies. Obies down, kick back out to McPeak, wide open for three, can't make it happen. Ball goes out of bounds, Independence ball.
Franklin is just out hustling and out playing them on those 50-50 balls, getting a lot of tips, and keeping the ball alive, getting them an extra possession on offense. 14-2, 2:54. Oh man!
Defensively, they have looked very impressive. Just right there again, just out of control, loses it. Up to Harris. Harris got a shot at it. She got fouled. That was Wiggins. Harris didn't look as confident going left.
No, brought it back across the court.
And I think if she'd have gone left, she'd have probably had a clean layup. But she's going to go to the line, 14-2 here with 2:38.
I'll tell you what, Harris, if she's had a tough night shooting right now, she's got she can just get one in to kind of get her back on track, either whether it be a free throw or any kind of jump shot. Missed a layup and two open looks, and there's our first point of the night.
But she's looked very well defensively, though. Really, the whole Franklin team has. I see Harris all over her.
Oh, wow.
I don't think that was a foul.
That was almost another steal by the Rebels.
That'll be a foul on Harris. 2:29 now, 15-2. Franklin leading by 13.
Coach White for the Lady Eagles, I tell you what, having a lot of
I'm really shocked we haven't seen Pierce.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. And Obies picks up a cheap foul. Let me tell you something, Matt. Ashley Haylett, number 22, the freshman, coming in. So you got a ninth grader, a sophomore, 34 is a freshman. Escobar is the only senior out there, 25.
And you got 5 seniors for Franklin. That's about to change as we see the scores table right now. The two young ladies that we talked about earlier, Jody Hill and Kara Spirito. Independence just struggling.
Patton doesn't quite have the speed to beat
Wisely
Colaro down. Got a cutter and Obies right there.
Under 2 minutes now. Patton down low, singled up on Colaro. Turns around, jump shot. Can't find it.
And again, the freshman
Hicks
with the rebound, stepped on the in line. And now you got your new subs in the game.
We got Jody Hill and Kara Spirito. McPeak to inbound, right to Hahn. That couldn't have been drawn up any better. 17-2 now.
Spirito can wrap up a jump ball for Franklin. It's going to get the ball back to Independence. Matt, I tell you what, if you couldn't walked in here tonight and say, hey, it's going to be 17-2, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
Would not have thought about that.
Again, Independence really having trouble. Get into an offensive flow.
Did we screw it up? God.
Well, there's a basket by 22. Haylett, the freshman, getting that 50-50 ball. And that is going to give her a chance to get three the hard way. It's 17-4 with one more. I want to tell you what, Calero, nice job trying to get in there. This is a chance for Independence maybe to get some points off the press.
I think
you got to guard people.
Yeah, Jody Hill can't do it. Looked like she kind of got hit a little bit on the way.
I like that. Yep.
Nice rebound though, offensively.
And there's Patton. You're going to have a mismatch right here with Jody Hill and 22 Haylett.
Yep.
If she'll post her up.
Not doing it right now.
It's going to be working a little 5-out passing cut.
I think they're kind of waiting for that
I
last
think
shot.
They're going one shot here.
30 seconds now here in the first. Hill with the ball, 20 seconds now. Oh, you talk about a little mismatch. Not a bad job by the freshman.
Yeah. So here's Patton. I don't think she can go by Calero. But she's got to do something here with 10 seconds. Well, maybe I was wrong.
Off the glass, going to go to the line. 7 seconds now here in the first. That's not a bad shot.
Well, it probably.
I think Dryden get an opportunity to go to the line.
You got a mismatch, and I'm sure Coach Goodwin probably said, listen, we need this person with the ball. If your person has the ball in their hand, we want you to attack the rim. I tell you what, Lady Rebels will look back in this and say, man, if we would have hit our free throws, we've been really sitting really comfortable.
And on the other side, Independence, all 4 of their points, I believe, have come from free throws.
They had oh, man. They had a.
Wharton had, no, actually, okay, you're right. Wharton had 1.
Yeah. Wharton has 2, and Haylett, the freshman, made 2.
So those are all free throws?
No, they're 2 baskets.
Oh, 2
Yeah.
Wharton made a free throw earlier.
No.
She missed both the free throws? She was at the line.
No, you're right. Haylett hit a basket. You got 1 basket in the house. Put it in the books. Either way, it's 17-4 after 1.
No doubt about it. And not that I didn't think Franklin, can hang with these guys. I wasn't expecting 17-4 at the end of the first quarter. And I still am kind of shocked that Katie Pierce has not been in the game for Independence. I don't know if she's injured maybe, but she's at both times we've seen her on WCTV, she's pumped in over 15. And just kind of been everywhere defensively and, create some havoc offensively by driving.
After they break the huddle over there, man, I'm going to check to see if I can find her, see if she's even in the building tonight.
Number 5. Franklin's going to have Harris back into the game and Obies back in the game. Patton's going to take a seat along with Hahn. Luttrell's in the game for Independence. And number 5, Katie Pierce, is sitting right next to her coach.
Yep, you're exactly right. I'll tell you what, Independence.
She's got a knee brace on. I don't know if she had that last time. Luttrell with the ball.
This is where they get lost after the Croft. Nice move. Going to get her own
rebound.
Yeah.
Fouled. That was by Spirito.
And the key to that breaking that 2-2-1 three-quarter press is once you get the ball across half court, if you'll get rid of the ball quickly, you're going to get people out of position defensively like that, and you're going to have a nice attempt underneath. Of course, any shot's better than a turnover, whether you make it or miss. Because if you turn it over, Matt, they're going to go the other way as fast as they can, and most of the time it's a layup. I wanted you to pay attention. Reagan Croft missed that free throw.
Cantrell into the game for Franklin.
Oh.
Rebound Hill.
And there's McPeak breaking it. Harris has got to get a basket.
That was a good idea. He saw Obies cutting in. Excuse me, but Wiggins does a nice job defensively for Independence. McPeak up top to Hill. Hill's going to pull the trigger on the three, and she's going to drain it. 20-4, 7-12 now here in the first.
Nice tip by Cantrell.
They're just all over the place.
Well, the key to that press is to make sure no one catches the ball in the middle of the zone press right there. Cantrell did a nice job filling that spot.
Haylett.
Knocked out of bounds by the Lady Rebels.
A lot of standing around right now for Independence, kind of looking for somebody to take over. Wiggins with the ball. Sorry, Paul.
No, I was going to say they try to cut off Croft right there, and if they don't get it, it seems like it's a scramble situation, and nothing good comes from it. And here comes your girl. There's a Katie Pierce sighting. And you know, I'm not sure about that knee brace. That knee definitely does look like a knee brace is more heavier than just a normal knee sleeve. As you see Coach Goodwin right there. Got to be ecstatic at the way the
no doubt,
Lady Rebels have started this thing.
20-4. Galden with the ball. Over to Croft. That's not Croft's shot right there.
Again, when you catch it out that high, you're normally looking for a cutter like that. As Pierce, they try to get it to her. You're not really a scoring. They're not really a scoring threat. Again, this press has been non-effective, as the Lady Rebels have had great luck so far. Great skip pass, Cantrell. All right.
There we got Cantrell right there. That was Perkins earlier. Off the rim, going to go out of bounds. Independence with the ball back now.
I'm sorry, that was Perkins. I thought maybe should have pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it does look like Pierce is a little slowed down by that knee. But
she's doing her best.
She's going to drive right down, nice pass to Croft. And that's what she does so well.
It's a scramble situation, Matt. Once you get it past, and you're going to get some easy looks eventually.
You know, with her and Wharton in the game, that's what we saw. And Croft definitely does a good job of cleaning up whenever those two drive.
Oh, you got a nice cut by Obies.
Harris going to drive in off the glass.
Nice take.
5 minutes now, 22-6. Wow, just seems like the turnovers at will.
You can't turn your back on the dribble like that. Harris, Jody Hill pulled the three.
A little off there. Croft with the rebound. Hill had a good look. And there we see Pearson. That's all she does is she attacks the basket.
Yeah, there you go. You called it.
And just, you know, that creates so much. You know, the ability you're going to get fouled. You can possibly go to the line. Great other options we saw for Croft earlier when she popped that one in. We got Calaro back into the game, along with Gabby Wiggins. Wiggins, nice shot, but she couldn't finish. Croft with the rebound. Nice block by Harris. Pass up court by Hill to Cantrell, and Cantrell finishes. 4:22 now. 24-26, 18-point ball game. A little too high for Croft.
Oh,
Harris got nailed, but keeps her dribble over to Ovies.
Ovies left-handed. Could have probably taken it off the dribble. Harris maybe a little winded.
Yeah. She's been running up and down the court here.
She's been going hard, especially on the defensive side.
Yep. Now we see Perkins over to Harris. Harris going to drive off the glass. She gets hammered. Going to go to the line. 3:50 now, 24-6. Franklin leads. And just defensively, they are controlling this game.
Yeah. Harris is going to try to add. She's got 3 on the night. Probably should have about 10.
Yeah. She may have about 10 steals.
You may be right about that.
Rachel Hahn back into the game along with Anna Patton.
Oh, nice rebound by Hahn. She may as well go ahead and go up with it.
She did, just a little too much.
Yeah, that's one of those,
It's hard when you got that many people around you.
A 25-6 here, 3:38. Matt Hill, Paul Brees here at Franklin High School. Our WCTV game of the week, halfway done here in the second quarter. We're in the 1-on-1 situation for the Lady Eagles. And number 20, stepping to the line, Gabby Wiggins, the sophomore, a 1-on-1.
They've really struggled from the line tonight.
I tell you what, they're letting them play, Matt.
I like
them play.
I like it. You know, you talked about Franklin being a little upset with their foul shooting. Independence has got to be very upset with what's happening. Nice job by Pierce.
Yeah.
And Galden picks up the 2.
Check that. Wharton, I believe, got that, Matt.
I don't believe Wharton's in the game.
Well, then, yeah. Let him.
Calaro with the ball.
It'll be tough to get in a running contest with the
Pierce.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I think just that knee, she's struggling a little bit.
Hahn got to get some mustard on the pass. Oh, that was close to over and back. I tell you what. No call so far, which is unusual. Nice. Oh. Man, oh, man, I love it.
Wow, yeah.
I love it. Great hustle. Oh, and the Croft gets bailed out.
Croft's going to go to the line now. Opportunity here to get into double digits for Independence. Possibly cut the lead to 15.
Yeah.
But that was one heck of a little stretch there.
Reagan Croft. Sophomore.
Rattles it home. 25-9, 2:46 now. Makes the second 10-point game now, or 10 points for Independence, 15-point game. Hill back into the game for Patton. McPeak with the ball. Pierce on her. McPeak goes by her. Perkins back to McPeak. Over to Hill. Hahn comes up. Hill was open. I thought she was going to pull that. Good ball movement by Franklin. They can afford to be patient here when you're up by 15. Look for their shot. Nice job by Pearson. Just can't come up with it. We're going to have a timeout, Franklin. Coach Goodwin, maybe not too excited about how they're just throwing it around. Let's make a shot.
It started out well. They had a lot of good movement, a lot of ball movement, and then it got to be things weren't happening and they couldn't attack the basket.
Yeah.
When that happens, you overpass, and you pass to people you really don't want to pass to, and nothing good can come out from it.
2:04 now, 25-10. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees, and you're watching WCTV's Game of the Week. We are at Franklin High School. As you see the Franklin cheerleaders getting this crowd pumped up.
They got the pink for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Well, it's actually, today is Red Day. Wear Red Day for, it's Wear Red Day.
For who?
It's for women's heart health.
All right. That's a new one for me.
It was for me too. It was a letter that came home in my, both of my kids' packs last night, to my boys. I got 3 of them now. Not both of my kids, 2 of my kids.
The school-aged ones.
Yes.
Did they wear red today?
They wore red today.
There we go. Now we're looking at
we got
a little matchup zone maybe.
Oh. Ooh, I think something's wrong with Pearson. She kind of lost a little bit of step there.
They got to sit maybe Rachel Hahn at the high post. There she is.
You called it.
Just couldn't finish, but nice rebound.
Pierce thought Hahn about had it. Pierce had it, and Croft comes away with it. Croft looking to give it up, and Pierce, she's going to drive all the way. A little out of control. I think that was a good no call.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not a great decision by McPeak.
Croft did a good job breaking on that ball, but going to go out of bounds. Franklin's going to retain possession. 1:10 now here in the first. Perkins with the ball. McPeak wide open, down to Hahn. Cantrell gonna fire the 3. I think they may have counted as a 2. 28-10, Croft wide open.
Yeah. Again, the scramble situation off the press. You get it past that first wave. It's kind of like a tight end running down the seam. He's so wide open, you don't even know.
It makes it hard. Hill with
it's like
the ball.
The good old days when Greg Zolman would complete a pass. Get fired up.
Yeah.
I got to see if they can get Hahn, maybe even Jody Hill in the high post.
20 seconds.
Here comes the 10-second normal time. And again, Katie Pierce guarding Jody Hill. Jody Hill not very comfortable with the ball.
Cantrell fires it off the glass. 1 second now. Independence is going to have
1.5.
Chunk it up. Oh, no. That was not off of, I thought that went off of a Franklin Rebel.
Franklin's ball. And I tell you what, 1.5 here. You go with Cantrell, maybe a screen.
Hill dribbles, fires. Not going to happen. That's going to do it here for first half action at Franklin High School. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees, and we'll be back with second half action right after this. Franklin leads the Rebels 28. Franklin leads the Eagles 28-12.
My name is Austin. Why I picked this book is why I picked Puppies is because it has really good illustrations and it had facts I never knew, and I just loved the book when I read it.
Senior night's always a fun night at Franklin. You never know what you expect. Lots of fun tonight.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our second half of our game number 1. Here's the Franklin Lady Rebels lead our girls game here, 28-12, and what would be senior night here at the Franklin High School. Your leading scorer so far, evenly distributed, Anna Patton with 7, as 7 other Lady Rebels have scored on the other side of the. Avery Wharton leads the way for the Lady Eagles, who really struggled offensively to get things going, Matt.
And it's been really that relentless Franklin defense. They have just been challenging everything. I'd like to know how many turnovers they've got, because they have just been everywhere. And you talked about it, it's really been a total team effort for Franklin. Almost the entire roster is played except for 3. And if this keeps up, we're going to see them.
Absolutely. Well, that being said, Independence ball here. As your original starters for the Lady Eagles, plus
Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce is in the game. Well, see, there's.
And that's almost how they started the game off right there, with the pass on offense that was too high. Galvin over the head of Wiggins.
So Wharton not in the game.
Harris to Obies. McPeak gonna drive.
You got to get it to Patton in the post.
No doubt. Escobar doing a good job of swatting that ball away. Wiggins down low to Croft. Croft gonna pass backside. Harris comes away with, just kind of trapped there. McPeak's got the ball down.
Got to look at Obies. Oh, nice pass.
On wide open. You called it. That was a great pass. 7:30 now, 30 seconds ticking away. Rebels already on the scoreboard. And defensively, they're just relentless right now. Pierce driving. Tried to get it to Escobar. Croft comes away with it, can't make it happen. Obies with the rebound over to Harris. 7 minutes now. 1 minute ticked away. Patton driving over to Hahn. Hahn, clean look, puts it in. Nice shot by Hahn.
That's 8 for Rachel Hahn.
Unselfish play by the Lady Rebels as well.
There's the trap. Coach White does not use a timeout right there, but it is knocked out.
We are going to see Hicks come into the game.
Yeah, for Croft.
Croft been one of the better scorers tonight.
Harris again involved
Yeah.
in some defensive play. And here comes Pierce. You want to take a charge? Go ahead. She'll run you over.
Bad knee and all.
Yeah, Kay Pierce got 1 speed, and that's go.
No doubt about it.
It's very interesting to see, Matt, as the some of the students are coming in right now. The parents over here sitting in the student section.
Yeah,
you rarely see that, but they're starting to mix in with them. And then the students are walking up and they're going, wait a minute.
They're not going to be able to see here in a little bit. Yeah, but they really are packing in back here.
Yeah. Why are these old people sitting here?
Hey, guys.
All right.
I'm one of the gang.
Oh, nice rebound by Hahn. They get it to McPeak. Look at Harris. She says, I'll take that.
Down to
No, that's Patton. I'm sorry. You know, Patton has had some fortunate luck on some easy shots along with Harris tonight. Well, this game could be really out of hand.
32-12.
There's Pierce. Oh, and
nice
a bailout.
move by Pierce. She got fouled. Pierce can sometimes, like I said, likes to drive. Will definitely let you take a charge.
Look at that. See, I'll take that spot.
Sometimes, though, she can be a little bit out of control.
Yeah, yeah. But she gets bailed out by the foul right there.
32-13 now.
Katie Pierce, only a junior, going to be back next year.
Makes the second. Patton inbounds to McPeak, and Franklin just pushing the action. Why not?
Oh, wow. Hahn, you got to go up, and she does.
That is some great ball movement. I love it when you have an offensive possession where there's not a dribble.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Wow.
Oh, Patton,
wow.
that is excellent.
And
the
then,
shove in the back by Pierce.
and if Harris would have seen her, she was cutting to the basket there. But Harris is going to go to the line. 34-14 now. Wow. 20-point game. 5:23.
Oh, Harris.
Ooh,
Missed the
just
layup.
like we can't buy a snow day.
Yeah. Harris only has 4. She realizes she probably should be about 14 right now.
Yeah.
But
she's making it up on the defensive
absolutely.
end.
When Blue has the ball, she's taking things away. Oh, it just rattles in and out.
Man.
That's Patton doing a nice job keeping the ball alive. But again, a 50-50 ball, and Franklin gets possession. Oh.
Patton off the front of the rim. Rebound Escobar.
Here comes the scramble situation.
Yeah, Wiggins, nice move to the basket, puts it in. 5:07 now here in the first. Harris, Obies back to Harris. McPeak. Patton's got position down low, although she's got 3 people on her.
Skip past the Obies. Obies will put it up. Oh, 50-50 ball again.
Wow.
And there's Patton.
McPeak tapped it right to Patton. Patton put it in off the glass. 36-16, 20-point game again.
Oh! That's where you got.
That was very close to being over and back. Now they're going to call it, I guess.
On at that time.
Pierce touched it.
Here we go. McPeak going to bring it up. Oh, that time, nice defense by 25. Escobar. Oh! And Pierce gets the run over on.
Wow.
I think that's Patton.
Foul number 5, Katie Pierce, that's her 17th into the game for the Lady Eagles, number 32. Tia Guerrero.
4:15 now, 20-point game.
Again, trying to force it into Hahn. You just got to wait till you swing the ball around, get that defense to shift. There we go. Now she'll get over here and get a good look. Oh, nice take by McPeak.
Yeah, just a little too hard. Halen with the ball up to Colaro.
This time Pierce is out of the game, but
Colaro's going to let it go out of bounds. Independence is going to retain possession.
now with Pierce out of the game, you got to find somebody that's going to take it to the basket if you're Independence. That may be Wiggins, number 20 right here with the ball. As Coach White is elected to really bring a lot of people out on the bench, let them earn some minutes here. As tournament is going to get closer, and the deeper you are, the better chance you got to move on to the next round. Try to solidify maybe 8 kids.
Franklin's put themselves in good position here to make that happen. Obi's wide open.
Man.
In and out. Halen with the rebound.
Obi's with the 3 early on. Has yet to see the basket go through the hoop since. Oh my, look at that. Patton and Harris again.
Patton
and
tapped
that
it.
is
What
gonna
a
turn
great
into
pass
a
by
3.
Harris.
All right,
Patton off the
skipping
glass.
into-
Patton gets a backboard.
Can she reach up there and slap
It looked like she hit it.
Oh yeah, you know
Barely.
she can. You got to skip out of that. Don't. And that's the way to do it. You got to reverse it quick. Wiggins got to decide, am I going to take Harris off the dribble? Probably not.
2:53. .22-point game.
Oh, Hahn with the block,
Wow.
but Wiggins doing a nice job taking it to the basket. Saw the opening and drew the foul.
Foul on Hahn. That's her
Got 2 shots coming up.
At the line, CDT number 20.
Wiggins makes the first. We've got Spirito and Hill coming into the game.
Number 30, Spirito, number 34, Hill.
I tell you, we've got a packed house over here tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what, you're not going to find any seats on the Franklin side. You know what? Move over to the other side. There's plenty of seats available over there. You sit over here behind the student section, you're not going to see a whole lot during the boys' game.
Nice pass down low to Hahn. Hahn out to Hill. Back over to McPeak.
Wow.
Down,
And I'm
down.
not sure, McPeak,
Yeah.
that's a great post-entry pass.
No.
I'm not your coach, but I tell you what, they probably may say something to her.
Yeah, she had to go over the top of basically 2 people. That wasn't happening. She didn't have the angle at all. 2:22 now here in the third.
I'll tell you what, when you're up by 21, that doesn't bother you quite as much.
And it's something to look for here right now. Pierce is not in the game. Neither is Wharton.
Yeah, Galden's not in there. I mean,
Nope.
it is a who's who. Is Hahn Knight? Oh,
Rebound, Croft.
that's a tough one.
Reach in by Patton.
That's a tough catch on the run by Hahn. Almost put it in. Again, you take away some easy baskets by Franklin, this may be a 58-17 game. That's a pretty good.
Croft just couldn't put it in, but you're right, that was a nice little move. .146 now, 38-17. McPeak bringing it across midcourt down to Hill. Hahn trying to get position. Croft kind of backing her up.
There we go.
And they're definitely basically doubling down low.
Nice
Spirito.
rebound, Spirito, absolutely.
McPeak a little too long on with the ball though. Franklin just having all the luck go their way right now.
Hardy, Spirito, the lefty. Oh!
Yeah, she's going to get hit by Croft in the back.
Again, the post-entry pass is a little shaky. As Hahn is having to really reach for some of the passes.
Foul on Croft, that's her first team third.
Now here comes Galden back in the game.
Number 11. Golden.
Spirito, Croft on her. McPeak's going to
He's got
drive
an open look.
over to
Oh,
Hahn. I
you
think she needed to take that.
Oh, somebody.
1 minute now. She's going to go up that time and be hammered. 57 seconds now, 38-17. McPeak's going to go to the line.
Foul on number 11, Golden, her third. At the line, 52.
Really not been a whole lot of fouls called tonight.
No, very
Clean game, I
pretty
think.
good referee crew.
Yeah.
Can let them.
Done a good job of letting them play.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the fouls they've called have been definitely fouls. Croft with the rebound. Galaro
Wow.
got picked by
Is that
Patton.
Patton? Yeah.
Patton's been all over the place. Patton's got a lot of size.
Oh, you got a mismatch down low. You got to throw it, Spirito. Hahn's being guarded by Nikki Galden.
Yeah, that's not happening.
They're going to pull it out for one.
Wow.
That's
Patton
it.
about had the cut there.
Yeah.
30 seconds now. Spirito juggling the ball. Spirito lost the dribble. And they're going to call a little bit of a push there on Galden. 18 seconds now. That's the fifth team foul and Galden's fourth.
Yeah. Bad situation to be in if you're Nikki Galden. 4 fouls and you're not even in the fourth quarter.
17 seconds now. Hill with the ball. Ooh.
Almost traveled.
Patton, 12-10.
Here we go. Got to pull it, McPeak.
McPeak, 5 seconds. Hill's going to do it,
Oh!
and she sinks it. And that's going to do it for the third quarter as Franklin leads Independence 42-17 in that battle for third place in the district. And right now Franklin's got it well in hand going into the fourth
Absolutely,
quarter.
looking good. I tell you what, I'm not. If I was anybody in Franklin's side of the bracket going in the District 4 Region Tournament, I'd be a little worried.
The way they're playing tonight, and they're playing as a cohesive unit, especially on defense, that's where I've been most impressed. They have just been all over the place defensively in passing lanes. The way they've attacked the basket, and you know, you've said it a couple times there right now, there could easily be 55 points on that scoreboard.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Hahn has 10, Patton has 9, Anna Harris 4. So, again, now Franklin's going to have the ball. You've got Patton, Hahn, Spirito, Hill, and check that, Perkins. On the other side, you've got
Croft,
Wiggins,
Colaro,
yeah,
Haylett, Hicks, and
Escobar.
Wiggins. I don't believe Escobar's in the game. Spirito down low off the glass, gonna put it in. And she's gonna go to the line.
Spirito, foul number 32. Laura.
Spirito misses. Colaro comes down with the rebound. Hill again, another turnover, and Patton to the rack. 46-17. And there's that student section starting to stand up.
You know what that means.
Yep.
These parents that are sitting behind them are like, what in the world?
What just happened? Nobody said there was standing involved.
Yeah. Plenty of seats on the other
There's
side.
there's a short guy there. He's in trouble.
Yeah, these two gentlemen over here are just like, uh-oh. They're looking around. What do we do now?
Yeah, there's a dad here that doesn't have a whole lot of height, and he's in trouble.
Oh, yeah, we got one dad over here with he's on his iPad.
I don't even think he's noticed.
I think he's probably watching the Sochi Olympics on.
The showers don't work. What?
Oh.
If I hear another thing about a shower not working from some reporter over there in Moscow, I'm going to lose it.
That's probably one of the first misses Hans made from that.
And then she
about
comes
the
out
5
with a
foot.
rebound. Hill comes away with
My.
almost a steal. Colaro, though, hangs on to it. Wiggins going to try to take him off the dribble. Can't do it. And we are going to have a push, I believe, on Hahn.
Yeah. Now, we're dispersing over here. Hey, Matt, we got
The parents are leaving.
The parents have picked their coats up.
Said we are done.
Said we'll party for 5 this way. Non-smoking.
Dufresne, table for 2.
Have you won? Hey, congratulations. Can I borrow 50?
6:30 now. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees for WCTV.
We got a big crew tonight, Matt.
We do. We got Big D, our new intern.
Big D, I gotta like him. I think he's from Franklin.
He is.
He's
checking out the ropes. Creed hooking him up right now. Talking to him about what's going to happen down there. We got Luke Dyra on the camera.
Ever popular Franklin. Luke Dyer.
He's actually got his picture up in Miss Brasher's room at Grassland Middle School.
The Wall of Fame.
The Wall of Fame. Look out. And then we've got Raquel working the camera up top. Trading out with Kellyanne.
Oh, the old switcheroo at halftime, at the end of the game.
Yep, and we can't forget
Lance
and
former
Creed.
new kid on the block.
He's going to hurt you.
I think he's already got his tickets for One Direction this summer. It's going to be fantastic.
He's a little upset about Justin Bieber, all his troubles that are happening right now. Lance is nodding down there. We're going to get our tire slashed.
Well, we're walking the other way, 1-1, Matt. You know what that means? Clock stops. 46-19. Who would have thought?
Not me.
I thought we were in for a barn burner.
Same here, the way Independence runs the guns. But, you know, it's been very interesting. I really think they may have some injuries going on with the fact that we haven't seen Pierce too much on the court. Now we see her here, but we haven't seen much of Wharton together. And those two together driving and Croft kind of cleaning up on those rebounds is not something we have seen tonight.
How about
and
Meredith
kind of
Heathcote? Matt, Meredith Heathcote with 2 free throws. Coming off the bench, ice cold, and putting 2 in to make it almost a 29-point game? That is
29 point, 48-19.
What do they say when you're on the bench? Stay ready. You never know. Stay ready. Hopefully we get to see a little more. Got a couple more, I think.
Yeah, we're still looking for Mackenzie LePage and Annabeth Hubbard.
Yeah, Hubbard and LePage.
And we're going to see Spirito now.
Kara Spirito, the lefty from Franklin.
Yep. Sister Allie Spirito is one heck of a cheerleader here at
is that right?
Grassland.
Man. Oh, living right, Kara Spirito, 50-19. Well, we do. I mean, you look at it, you got the Eagles still have Pierce, Wiggins, Dalton, Escobar,
Calaro.
I mean, I tell you what, they still got the 5 that can go, and
haven't seen the life that we usually see.
They are just not.
And I think really that stifling defense that Franklin has played has just kind of worn them down.
Nice play.
Yeah.
Wiggins.
Kind of that passing lane by Perkins. Knocked the ball out of bounds.
Wow, that's deep, Cantrell. I think she realized, whoops, I'm about 2 feet further away than I normally am.
Pierce up.
Oh, they didn't call a kick, and I think Spirito could get a.
I think you're right.
Oh,
wow,
whoa,
what
that?
A play by Galden.
Somebody.
That was like an interception.
Pierce. Speaking of one direction, Pierce goes one way to the rim.
Galden gonna put. I think she should have pulled that trigger. Spirito does a good job stealing that.
What are you doing?
We're about to have a jump ball situation.
It's going to be Franklin ball.
5-10. 31-point game.
Independence kind of in a 1-3-1. Whoa! Jody Hill. Coach Goodwin said, hey, what are you doing, Jody Hill? Well, look, in these situations, you get sloppy because you're really not trying to score. You're trying to run a little clock, trying to maybe get a good shot, but you know what? You get sloppy when you start doing that and you start turning the ball over.
Yeah, you see they're just trying to run off as much time as possible here. Perkins back across court, although Cantrell says I'm not running off time. You're going to leave me open, I'm going to pull that trigger. 34-point game.
One more point, and we got a running clock all the way to the house. Fortunately, got a foul right there on Spirito. Pierce going to take the ball. No, the pull-up
That
jumper.
looked nice. From this angle, it looked like it was going in. Escobar had the rebound, and Jody Hill's going to commit the foul. 4:04 here remaining in the game. Escobar makes the first. That's the 17th foul for Franklin. Eagles will be in the 1-and-1 from this point on. Looked like Calaro went over the back.
Yeah. Spirito's going to shoot.
Did he just call that on Spirito?
I don't see how.
He did just call that on 3-0.
Quite
I don't understand how that works.
That call.
We talked about them doing a good job tonight. That I think is the first questionable one we've seen.
4:03. You almost made it. Unfortunately.
First one's good.
Even the referee started walking down toward the other end to shoot the free
did
throw.
Did you see the guy setting it up? He was just kind of laughing. Like, you kidding me?
Yeah.
You get paid by the game, not the hour.
That's right. Oh.
And now we're going to see.
I believe it's going to see the 5 seniors come back in the game,
try to finish
maybe
it
for
out.
a curtain call kind of thing.
Not a bad decision.
Man, oh man. Tell you what, if you want a copy of tonight's game, Matt,
check out our website or give us a call, 615-472-4032. $10 a copy. Or you can check out the website at www.wc-tv.net. We got all kinds of good stuff there. Check out our YouTube page. Check out our coaches show with Jack Daniels. As the coaches from both teams, boys and the girls. Gives you all the insight that you need to get ready for your viewing pleasure here in WCTV. Especially it's good stuff to have as we go into the playoffs. Or not the playoffs, excuse me, the tournament. Especially with all the young coaches we've got here at Williamson County, you get a good opportunity to get to know all of them. And you see, you're right, the 5 seniors coming back into the game. Rachel Hahn, that might be the first 3 she's taken all year. Obi's off the glass, puts it in. 3:45 now. Calaro drives, spins, off the glass and in. Nice play by Calaro. Patton. Obies. McPeak driving off the glass. Rolls it in. 57-24. Foul was on Escobar. McPeak off the glass and in. 58-24, 34-point game. Wiggins to Calaro. Wow, nice move last time, trying to break down Harris. Pulls up, off the glass, can't find it this time. We got Haylett, touched it last, gonna go out of bounds. Franklin is gonna get possession. 3:08 now. Harris with the ball. Ovies barely turned around to see it. Hahn pulls the trigger on another 3. Can't do it. Escobar with the rebound, although Harris comes away with the ball, no doubt.
Loose ball queen.
McPeak.
Look at Harris jumping around. She said, I'll give you another shot. Let me just rebound it for you, and I'll tip it out to you.
Man. Ovies. Not doing it. Patton with the rebound. These ladies just having fun right now.
Oh, I can't buy it.
Ovies
I tip it out.
Keeping it alive. And we're going to have a foul on Escobar. I think they kind of just got fed up with that. And I can't blame the young lady. Right here, Patton's got an opportunity to stretch it to 35. And if she does that, we're going to have a running clock.
All we need is one. Come on, Patton. I coached Patton back in middle school, way back before she even attended Grassland Middle.
Back in the day.
I can't say the school.
Be in trouble. Missed both.
We're going to the other end.
Foul on 9. That's her third. At the line, shooting 29.
Galvin knows how to make them. 2:30 now, 58-25. And it is going to be interesting next year to see how Franklin's going to respond to losing these 5 ladies. We've seen Hill and Spirito put in some quality minutes along with Perkins and Cantrell, so they've got some young ladies that can play, but this is one heck of a set of ladies here that Franklin's got. Holland, that's 3 more threes than she's shot all year. Under 2 minutes now. Galden kicks it out to Wiggins. Galden trying to make something happen down low off the glass, can't do it. That's Haley. Haley gets the rebound, puts it in foul. She's going to go to the line. Chance for 3, and now we're going to see the 5 young bucks come into the game. And those young ladies going out right now getting a standing ovation here from the Franklin crowd as their 5 seniors are exiting the game. For what'll be the last time in the regular season for these young ladies. Well-deserved round of applause as Haley gets her own rebound. Colaro comes away with it, pulls up, gonna be short, out of bounds off Colaro, and now we've got Cantrell, Perkins, Spirito, Hill, and Heathcote.
Nobody's going to stop. Well, I was going to wait. I was waiting to see if Heathcote was going to take it all the way. She was looking to pass and couldn't get rid of it.
120 now. Wiggins with the ball. Ooh, in and out for Colaro. 1 minute remaining. Spirito wide open.
Once again, if you're the parent of a senior basketball player being recognized tonight, please head out to the hallway under Hannah's.
Well, this is one heck of a way to close out your career here at Franklin High School at home. In the regular season, these ladies done one heck of a job tonight. You know, as we talked before the game, Paul, this is not what we expected to see at all.
No, absolutely not. A great performance by Franklin.
Independence
got to recover.
Independence, a good squad. "12 seconds now. And Cantrell's going to lose the ball. And Independence going to take over with 8 seconds remaining.
Well, our second game should be quite exciting, Matt, as the boys' game is going to.
No doubt about it.
Set the tone, but right here, Matt, this is it. 0.2 seconds.
We're going to see Hill inbounds it. And that's going to do it here for the first game of our doubleheader at Franklin High School, where the Lady Rebels defeat the Lady Eagles 58-27. And with one heck of a game for all 5 starting seniors. We look at Hannah Harris, Meredith Obies, Angela McPeak, Anna Patton, and Rachel Hahn. did one heck of a job to close out the regular season for the Lady Rebels. And, you know, we talked about it. The Lady Eagles got a good squad. They're going to be back. They got a lot of young players. They're going to be back for us. And you'll be back for second half action with us on WCTV right after Pets of the Week.